class. My name is Jonathan Thomas, and this is the Focus on Visual Arts Industry. My name is Jonathan Thomas. I'm in the digital cinematography program. And let's move along, shall we? Move on to define. We were told to define 3 categories: creative writing, motion picture production, and media communications. So let's get into that. Creative writing. Creative writing is defined as the exercise of creating imaginative drama, fiction, or poetry, especially as a course of study. And that was the definition that I found, but I also defined it myself, which I thought it was the creative space in which an idea is placed or written down to form a story. Motion picture productions. Motion picture productions is a sequence of consecutive pictures of an object photographed in motion by a specifically designed camera and thrown on a screen by a projector in such a rapid session as to give an illusion of a natural movement. And I just defined it as a series of photos put together in motion to make one fluid shot. On the media communications, the means to deliver or receiving data or information, which is pretty much my definition: the ability to identify and process all media, data, and formats. So, industry jobs. Development, pre-production, production, post-production. We were told that we had to pick some jobs out of these categories and make them our own and define them and go through it. So let's go through what I picked. Development. I picked screenwriter. Screenwriter develops a script from his own ideas or other works, and according to the National Career Services website, you must be able to research information, prepare short summaries, and develop believable plots and characters. And I wholeheartedly agree. Let's move on to pre-production. Pre-production, I chose the production coordinator. The production coordinator ensures the budget cost stays tight and helps with management. Also, PC does scheduling, ensures quality, and directs production activity, which is kind of straightforward. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more information on them, but for the purposes of the slide, I tried to keep everything relatively short. Production, second assistant director. The second assistant director helps the first assistant while working on the call sheets and ensure all personnel is aware of their call time, which is very important on big movie sets and even small movie sets. I mean, that's money going down the drain. So let's move on to the next slide. Post-production editor. Editor handles editor handles the revision of content and arranges the media to be presented to the viewer. And that's a very important job. Everybody knows that. I think they don't get as much credit as they're due, but that is a very important job that I felt like I needed to pick. Marketing. New media manager. New media managers are responsible for the development and implementation of the digital marketing initiatives while coming up with creative ways to market a certain product. And that's, that can be anywhere from Facebook to Twitter to YouTube or a Super Bowl commercial. So that's pretty interesting as well. Common terms that we had to find in creative writing, motion pictures, and media communications. I chose third-person point of view and coverage for creative writing, fourth wall slug line for motion picture, and a call to action and propaganda for media communication. So let's move on to that. Third-person point of view is the point of view that the narrator has limited access to the thoughts of the other characters and other than the main character. Okay. Coverage is a term used to refer to the amount of or variety of shot angles for one scene. Motion picture production. Fourth wall. Fourth wall is when a character of a movie is directly addresses the viewer. I just seen Deadpool and they did it a lot in that movie, but the movie was excellent. Let's see. Slug line. Slug line shows the reader what should the point of emphasis be during any given scene. Media communications. Propaganda is when you push an agenda that may not be 100% true via movies to sway views of the public. Call to action. Call to action is when an action is demanded of the viewer. So what it means is like when they say call now, pick up the phone, when they ask you to do something is a call to action. Industry professional, F. Gary Gray. This gentleman right here, some of you may know him, but let's get into his bio. Okay, F. Gary Gray is an experienced director and producer from Los Angeles, California via South Central. Gray started out directing music videos for artists such as Ice Cube and TLC. It came to no surprise that Cube then used Gary Gray to direct Friday, Ice Cube's first solo effort. Friday's success grossed 10 times the budget of $3 million. He then went on to do films like Set It Off, Negotiator, A Man Apart, just to name a few. Mr. Gray brings heavy hip-hop culture to the cinematic world as he showed while directing the 2015 Straight Outta Compton biopic about the rap group known as NWA. And that's just a quick overview. And here are my citations for all my information. So I hope you guys enjoyed my slideshow.